Hey guys, Boston Bruce back. Operation Octopussy, turn 8, January 1940, British Commonwealth and the Free French. Look at the income chat. USA up there at 57, 52 for the Germans, 46. We're at 27. Russians at 30, plus 3 for territories they took. KMT $1, Free French 2, CCP 2. Anzac still at 7, but not for long, and the Italians at 10. Look at the tech chat. You got a few Axis ones into stage 3. I'm going to look at the Russians and the British and Allies. Alrighty. Hopefully everything's good. So look at the current bonuses. Germans getting 2 for Sweden and Romania, 3 each. Japan's got all the China ones, a total of 6. They've started working on their number 2s with taking of Malaya. And the other grouping of 3, the Solomon Islands they took. Russians ain't at war yet, so they ain't getting no bonuses. The British are still getting 2 for Iran and Suez. But it looks like the Russians may be moving into Iran. Far East Command still getting aided in Eastern Egypt, but that's the only 2 they're going to get this turn. The Anzacs don't get a bonus. There's enemy warships. The Burma Road's open, but it is not open because Siam has fallen. So, let's get to it. The Italians are not at war, so they don't get a bonus yet either. All right. I got my purchases. Let's see. We got $30. We had 32. We got convoyed for 2, so we're going to spend 30. We're going to lend lease 3 to the 3 IPPs to start a major port for the French in Saint Pierre Island, or Saint Pierre Island, I think it is. Militia upgrade, militia upgrade, AAA, airborne, 2 Marines. So that's 8, 12, 15. 8 more, that's 23. Major port, 26. I still have 4 more dollars, that's right. What did I want to add? Let's get an advance. Not an advance. Let's do a regular mechanized infantry. Oh, no. I know what it was. It's regular infantry, colonial infantry for 4. That's what it is. So, we got 3, and 4 is 7, and 8 is 15, and 15 more is 30. Okay, 2 Gurkhas for the Far East Command. They had 9, but they got convoyed for 1. Anzacs have 6. They're going to start a fort for 5 and save 1. Free French have 2. They're going to save that 2, so they'll have 4 for next turn. So the French will finish with 4. The Anzacs are going to finish with 8. So 6, 7, 8. And the Far East Command will finish with 2. And the British will, let's see, they get their bonus for Suez. They get a bonus of 5. They got 27. They will be at 32 again. They're not taking any territory. Okay, let's roll our tech. It's one of the few things that's gone well this game for us. We're going to do radar, subs, and sub-warfare, and long-range aircraft. So, I don't want to roll my left hand. Might be bad luck. Okay, we got 1 out of 3. So we got a long-range aircraft. Alrighty, so that goes to stage 3. Alrighty, I would have liked to get radar, but we only got 1, so we'll settle with that. Alright, what's our moves? I have a couple little moves, not a lot. I do have 1 combat move, 2 combat moves actually. We are going to take this sub up here. He's going to stay here in A5 and conduct convoy raiding. This medium bomber in southern England has movement of 6. So he's going to go 1 into A22, 2 into Picardy, 3 into Alsace-Lorraine, and he will bomb the rail between Switzerland and Alsace-Lorraine. That's the one he'll bomb. There's no fighters around to scramble. I don't think he could on that anyway. So that's our only 2 combats, so might as well roll those. Convoy rating. Red's the attacker. White's the defender. Of course, nothing. Typical. What's the other dumb thing? We're bombing. Maybe we'll get a 1. Huh, 5. Ooh. So, that one's bombed to the max. Alright, non-combat moves. That's not going to be much either. These 2 naval transports in Gibraltar will strategic naval move. 1, 2, 3, 4 up into port in northern Northern Ireland, I should say. Northern Ireland. Instead of transport in port in southern England, he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He'll go in port in Gibraltar. And the medium bomber lands back in southern England. This French fighter is going to come off map, and he's going to land in southern England. The Sutter fighter, one of the fighters that was in southern England, come on, get back on the thing. He'll go 1, 2, 3. Let's see, he's out of airfield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll land in Gibraltar. So he's in Gibraltar. 1 in Gibraltar, French fighter. 2 French fighters in southern England. I don't plan on moving any other ships right now. That's really about it. That is it. I believe that was all I wanted to do. Actually, this fighter here landing is going to go in London. Let's see, what else did I want to do? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. This transport plane is going to grab an airborne, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop. I think he goes 7 from an airfield. Yep, and he'll land in Gibraltar with an airborne. Alrighty. And I believe that is it. Actually, I should have done that last turn. I didn't even really think of it. But this 1 infantry will move over to Newfoundland. Not that it matters the way I'm doing this, but let's see. Oop. Now this battleship go 1, 2 into M2. This destroyer will go 1, 2, 3 into M2. Is there anything over here? Oh, yeah. Yes. This Anzac transport is going to grab an infantry from the North Island, go 1, 2, 3, and drop them off in the Line Islands. Hopefully, the U.S. will lend a little naval support to protect that. I believe the only thing that can hit it, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could bring some troops from P-32 if he wants, and a destroyer from P-54. That's the only ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, that can reach it. So we'll see what they decide to do. Maybe they want to attack it. We'll see. Maybe the U.S. will be at wartime income. Figure if I leave it here, I'll lose it next turn anyway, so. But you never know. Actually, you know what? It is import. Yeah, I can't afford to take a chance giving them another transport, so I'm going to do it that way. If they want to sink it, they can try sinking it. Maybe the U.S. will be at wartime income anyway. So we'll do a unit recap. I got an empty transport in P-38 and Anzac infantry on the Line Islands. I got a militia on the North Island. I've got a militia in New South Wales, 2 militia in Sydney, a fort under construction, 3 infantry, a AAA, and a motorized. Let me place that fort. Alrighty. Gurkhas for the Far East Command. They will hide these up here in Kashmir. They'll collect $2. Anzacs, as I said, collect 7. They saved $1, so they'll have 8. The French collect 2. They'll have 2. French units, destroyer, battleship, and M2 fighter, medium bomber in Gibraltar for the French. The British in Gibraltar have a seaplane. Oh, I grabbed the wrong plane. I grabbed the medium bomber. The air transport was already in London, so he actually had 1 move left. So, in Gibraltar, I have 1 militia. Oh, let's place our units for the... I'll do the French recap. They have a fighter and a medium bomber in Gibraltar. Newfoundland has an infantry. St. Pierre Island has a major port under construction. And a Foreign Legion and a mountain on the island. That's the capital. Let's place the British units. Okay. So, in northern England, I'm going to place an AAA and 2 Marines. In London, I will place an airborne. Militia upgrades. You got 2 of them. And 1 colonial. So the colonial goes in Egypt. I'm actually walking an infantry from Transjordan to Egypt. The militia upgrade militia goes in Egypt. And the militia upgrade goes into Beguim Congo. So, Cape Town has an infantry militia, South Africa militia, Rhodesia an infantry. And actually that infantry is going to back up to South Africa. Beguim Congo has an infantry. British Somaliland has a militia. Aden has a militia. Lower Egypt has 1, 2, 3, 8 infantry and a militia. Malta, Cyprus has a militia. Malta has 2 infantry and a militia. Sea Zone M2 has a French battleship, French destroyer, British sub. Gibraltar has an air transport, an airborne, a mountain infantry, 2 regular infantry, a militia, a seaplane, a fighter, and a medium bomber, a battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, and a transport in port. A-44 has 2 light cruisers, a light carrier with a fighter, 4 destroyers. Sea Zone A35 has 2 torpedo boat destroyers, 2 destroyers, a battleship, a light carrier with a tactical bomber. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. And she's going to pull one of these battleships out of port, and he's going to go into A35 to replace the French one that left. Let's see. A20 has a light carrier with a fighter, a battleship, a battle cruiser, 3 heavy cruisers, a light cruiser, 3 destroyers. Northern Ireland has 2 transports in port. Northern England has 2 infantry, a AAA, and 2 Marines. Actually, I'm going to move one. Yeah, there's 3 fighters there. Southern England has 3 militia, 2 fighters, and a medium bomber, the French fighters. London has a AAA, an airborne, 5 infantry, and a fighter. We get a coastal defense ship, an A23. So I believe that's it. I think I look pretty safe as far as my Navy. I always worry about that the little fleet coming here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think we're good. Boston Bruce, signing out.